firstly arrived to Canada, I felt pretty scared because I knew only few people and I didn't have really much self-confidence. So I was really scared in the airport. But now I got over it and I'm not scared anymore. Like, I could go to a new place and everything will be fine. My goals for the exchange were really simple. I didn't have any list or anything like that. I just wanted to live like a true Canadian, which means live in the cold, have a maple syrup, and yeah, I traveled a lot, which was also my personal goal.
Good afternoon, I'm Daniel and I'm from Czech Republic and my host Rotary Club is the Rotary Club of Collingwood and Rotary Club of Collingwood and Frontier Bay.
During my exchange, I think I've changed a lot, not only by my mind state, but also physical appearance, which I really like. But I'm afraid that some people won't really like it. For example, I became more talkative. I speak to people I don't know, and I do things I would consider bravery maybe before I came to Canada. And I'm afraid that many people won't like the thing that changed about me, that I just like, I'm not the old Daniel I used to be before, but changes come. So I think that during the exchange I learned a new attribute, and it's actually self-confidence, that I became much more self-confident. So now I have the confidence to do things I don't know and don't judge the book by its cover and just like really try everything what's possible. My greatest accomplishment during my stay in Canada might be just simply the exchange, that I was able to stay in Canada and don't leave unless I had to. And just like the thing that I stayed in the country I don't know really, and I didn't know any people in the beginning, it makes me really proud of myself, and it proves I'm like pretty responsible, and I'm really happy about that. So my second greatest accomplishment might be finishing the first semester of the school, because I had subjects I really didn't understand too much. For example, math. I already did the stuff in math, but it was different. It was in English and it was a lot harder for me because English is my second language, and sometimes I even struggle in my first language, and now I had it in the second one. That might be my second greatest accomplishment. I'm really proud about myself, as I said, that I finished the exchange without anything happening to me. And if I count, I'm also proud of my parents that they let me go here, and they are also hosting another exchange student, which is really good thing, so respect from me. From Canada, I take really many memories of people, of places and everything, and I learned what the country is like, and I really liked it. I'm going to miss it a lot because everything here is just amazing and it's so different. So it's really amazing how the world can be different in different places. In the future, to exchange students coming to Collingwood, I would highly advise to try everything new that's here, because in Collingwood there's like everywhere. It's from skiing to snowboarding to just like doing stuff in water during summertime, and I highly recommend doing all the exchange student wants to do, because it's really amazing how many places can you just, for example, visit by traveling, or what you can learn on the mountains here. So we all know there has been a COVID-19 pandemic, and it has been really terrible, what I can say about the part of my exchange, because the COVID it simply locked me in home. Some people from Rotary told me I can't really go visit another students, and I totally understand it. I totally understand it, I get it, because everyone can be like in danger about that. It's just, it really shortened the experience I could get. The only weakness I found about the Rotary Club is the fact that many people weren't really interacting with me as an international student, which I don't think is bad. I just think that if the people really wanted the exchange student in their country, they should try to interact more with him. I'm not sad about that. I totally enjoyed. I appreciate all the people that just somehow helped me, and I don't see any other weaknesses other than this. So I've been thinking a lot about what I'm going to do after my exchange, because when I return, I have to do school, of course, and I have an exam, which means if I do the Challenger exam, I can continue my school, and after that, I'll perhaps go to some university. I'm thinking about like economical university, something like that. But other than that, I don't have any plans, to be honest. It's just simple as that. Just finish school and do what's possible.
So I'm doing the toast, and tonight it's a great honor to propose a toast to an adventurous individual, Daniel. We have been so fortunate to have you as the YAX student representing Prague here in Collingwood. You've been a great representative of the program throughout the year. You are brave to choose to stay during COVID. Unfortunately, we were all cut off from physically being able to do fun things together. We all feel your time was too short, Daniel, here, and we are all sad to see you departing so soon. The continual words we've heard about you are, he's so kind, he's so smart, he's such a gentleman. You were a great contributor to conversations in our households and at our club when you got there. We know that you are most grateful to your 3 host families, Tom, Sue, and Joey, Tim and Janet, Christine and Alessandro, and their 2 girls. We also owe them a depth of gratitude. They all looked out for your well-being. They fed you, they opened their house to you. You got to camp, you went to Florida. I know you're going to share a lot of that shortly with us. And you got to experience isolation in Collingwood. I am sorry that we never got to go to the ROM or the aquarium, and you never got to see more of the beauty of our area in the summer, but these are the things that you can come back to sometime. We will miss you, Daniel, and you now have several second homes to come back to with your family. We hope you will do that. Daniel used the experience of the Rotary Exchange Program to put on your resume for university, for opportunities for work, for volunteerism. You've grown in so many ways. Your English has gotten so much stronger, and so has your confidence. We send you home with pride and love from all of us at the 2 Rotary clubs in Collingwood, back to Prague to your mom and dad and your younger brother Eric and your friends who will all have missed you, but will be so proud of your accomplishments here. Go with joy and gratitude and safety. A toast to your future, Daniel. Cheers.
So I've had some time to reflect on our time with Daniel, and as most of you probably know, we were Daniel's first host family, and one of my favorite moments of Daniel actually happened in the first week. And Joey keeps saying, "Are you going to cry, Mom? Are you going to cry?" I'm not going to cry. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll cry when I actually go over to his house and say goodbye to him this weekend. Anyway, we went to the city and had tickets for a Blue Jays game. And we were actually in like pretty low seats. And the balls kept coming our way. And at one point, one came right at us. And we didn't know where the ball had gone. And Daniel, being so tall, he jumped up, he grabbed the ball, and then he sat right back down and didn't say anything to anyone. And then he sort of shows his hand to Joey and says, "Look, I caught the ball." And and we couldn't believe it. But that's just that's perfect Daniel, right? Like he's right in the middle of it, but he doesn't say anything, and he had the biggest grin on his face. And when I think back to all of our, oh, there's the ball! Nice.
I'll jump in. Back at Christmas time, we had the Cullen Cup on our cul-de-sac, where a wily old Canadian took on a young upstart Czech in a game of road hockey that went to about quadruple overtime. And I can't remember, Daniel, who won.
Of course, I did. Of course. You know, of course. So, but it doesn't really matter who won, because I really enjoyed it and it was really fun also. I was like, to be honest, I was thinking that one day, maybe after university, I might like go back, just because of like how it lives here. It's like so different, maybe in a better way, maybe.